Welcome, my dear friends. I'm Kanan Badalov, and today we're diving into a dish so good it might just hook your heart like crispy chicken clings to a hot skillet. You know that golden crust? That symphony of crunch and spice? That's the kind of love we're stirring up today. Bold, homey, and impossible to forget. So roll up those sleeves and tighten your apron strings. It's time to cook up something unforgettable. And hey, before we jump into the good stuff, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It's the modern way of passing around the breadbasket. Ever since I built this pond just outside my kitchen window, it's become the village's favorite hangout. Ducks, kids, and even the old-timers can't stay away. Let's begin where all comfort meals start, with rice. And not just any rice, but long, elegant grains of basmati. Look at it. Each kernel is like a slender gem, ready to soak up all the flavor and tradition we're about to pour into it. Basmati rice has a story older than most. Its name comes from the Sanskrit word vasmati, meaning fragrant, and that's exactly what it brings. An aroma so rich, it's like poetry rising from the pot. It's the choice of emperors, villagers, and grandmothers alike, and today, it's ours too. Ask anyone in Azerbaijan. We adore basmati rice. It's become part of our culinary soul, woven into our plavs and feasts, sitting proudly beside lamb, herbs, and saffron. It dances with our flavors and carries our memories from generation to generation. They say basmati was discovered in the foothills of the Himalayas, where snowmelt fed the fields and the air carried the scent of wild jasmine. That magic lives on in every grain, like a whisper from the mountains reminding us that even the humblest foods can have noble roots. And why cook in a tandoor, you ask? Because nothing beats the smoky kiss of firewood and the earthy embrace of clay. The tandoor isn't just an oven. It's a storyteller, sealing in flavor while adding its own rustic signature. Soon these humble birds will be transformed, kissed by the tandoor, their skin turning golden and crispy like autumn leaves crunching underfoot. It's a beautiful alchemy where patience and heat turn the ordinary into the unforgettable. The rice has been drained, yes, but don't be fooled into thinking the story ends here. This is just the intermission. The grains are now primed, like a canvas waiting for color, ready to soak up butter and saffron. Now let's cook the dried fruits. This, my friends, is a signature of Azerbaijani cuisine. We have a gentle obsession with dried fruits in our rice: apricots, cherries, raisins. And how do we even think to combine rice with dried fruits? Some say it was the silk merchants, traveling from Persia through the Caucasus, who carried sacks of spice and sun-dried fruit.
Little bit salt.
Others believe it was born out of hospitality, a desire to elevate humble rice into something worthy of guests and celebration. And now, a sacred ritual. Saffron, steeped in warm water. They say saffron was first discovered by ancient civilizations in Persia, plucked from the delicate crocus flower, each stigma dried by hand. It was once worth more than gold, prized not just for its taste, but its healing, even mystical properties. No wonder it found a home in our most treasured dishes. There's something endlessly fascinating about tracing the roots of our recipes. Every dish is a time capsule, a map of migrations, marriages, and moments passed around a fire. The more we read, the more we realize food is history you can taste. Oh, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and like. It's like clapping for your cook at the end of a good meal. We're not just cooking rice on the side today. Oh no, we're taking it a step further. Each chicken is going to be lovingly stuffed with our rich, aromatic rice, turning every bird into its own little treasure chest of flavor. And then, to crown it all, the buttery raisins and dried fruits follow the rice into the heart of each chicken. Sweet meets savory in a marriage that has stood the test of centuries. Just like that, we seal each chicken, tucking in all that flavor like wrapping a gift for the tandoor. Once inside, it'll roast low and slow, absorbing every essence until the skin crackles and the filling steams with joy. Ever wondered how people even thought to stuff birds in the first place? It's a stroke of culinary genius, really. In times of feast and festivity, stuffing poultry allowed cooks to stretch flavors, make use of every grain, and surprise guests with hidden delights. And now, we pour hot water over each chicken, not to drown, but to bathe. This moisture creates steam inside the tandoor, helping the rice fluff up from the inside while keeping the meat juicy and tender. It's a small act with a big effect. Some of the rice will cook tucked inside the chicken, soaking up every drop of flavor. The rest? It becomes the foundation of our traditional Azerbaijani pilav, soft in the center, golden at the bottom, perfumed with saffron and spices. Ah, the golden crust known as kazmag. It's the sacred layer at the bottom of the pot, crispy and rich like the finale of a concert. Some call it the cook's reward, and for good reason. It's where all the love settles. Across the world, others have their own versions. Tadig in Iran, sokarat in Spain's paella, and nurungji in Korean rice pots. Each one sings a different note in the same beautiful song, that the bottom is where the heart is. Now, while Azerbaijani cooks swear by basmati, other regions turn to different grains. Some prefer the starchy stickiness of jasmine, others the chewiness of calrose or the earthiness of brown rice. But in our homes, it's basmati that reigns, long, fragrant, and timeless. Layering plav like this in with care, precision, and rhythm is an old tradition passed down like a family lullaby. It's not just about cooking, it's about creating harmony in every spoonful. Grain by grain, flavor by flavor, we build a dish that tells a story. Now we bring back the saffron, that golden thread that dyes the rice with sunlit hues and a perfume you can almost hear. Beyond plav, saffron is used in sweets like shirin plav, in teas to soothe the soul, and even in old remedies believed to lift the spirit and clear the mind. And as always, my little helper is close by, peeking, watching, learning. One day, this tradition will pass into her hands, as it once did to mine. With a spark and a flicker, the tandoor is fired up. This ancient oven has warmed hearts from India to the Caucasus, from village fields to royal courts. It's not just a tool, it's a gathering place, a memory keeper. Its shape is no accident. Wide at the base and narrow at the top like a chimney carved from earth. This form creates a swirl of heat that hugs the food from all sides. Inside, the walls of the tandoor soak up the fire, storing heat like an old stone hearth. It's a slow, steady embrace. Not a blaze, but a breath of warmth that cooks deep. Now look closely. There's a small hole at the bottom and I'm inserting a wet cloth. This might seem strange, but it's an old trick. The steam it creates helps control the temperature and moisture, keeping everything inside perfectly tender. And now, it's time. We gently hang each chicken inside the tandoor. Suspended in firelight, they'll roast until golden and glowing, infused with every spice and story. We seal the top of the tandoor with another wet cloth. A humble but brilliant technique. This traps the steam and heat, turning the tandoor into a kind of earthen pressure cooker. Covering it this way creates a moist heat that ensures the chicken stays juicy inside while still developing that irresistible crisp on the outside. It's the art of balance, fire and water working together. The rice is ready. What a smell! Sweet dried fruits mingling with saffron, butter, and warmth. It's a fragrance that wraps around you like an embrace from your grandmother. And just look at these chickens, lifted from the tandoor, glistening and golden, their skin crisp like parchment touched by flame. Let's place them carefully onto the tray, each one a little masterpiece, a rustic feast worthy of a wedding table. And there she is, my daughter, eyes wide, waiting impatiently for that first bite. These moments, these shared meals, are what make it all worth it.
Bunu yiyeceğim. Soslu. Soslu. Bundan tutmayası. Kıska.
All right, sweetheart. Be honest now.
Ayak diyor bu.
Tell us how it tastes. Give it to us straight from the heart. And let me have a taste too. For quality control, of course. One bite, and I'm right back in my grandmother's kitchen, where time slowed and flavors sang lullabies. The chicken. Oh, it's divine. Smoky from the tandoor, the skin perfectly crisp, the meat so tender it nearly falls apart. And inside, that rice. Every bite a melody of butter, saffron, and sweet surprises.
Koyun buraya. Ha baba? Bunu da sürdüm. Kapatın da. Ne mi ki? Daha yiyeceğim, bunu vereyim.
Verer.
Benim de.
Even the filling inside the chicken is perfect. Moist, rich, soaked in all the goodness that roasted around it. Each spoonful carries the spirit of the fire. What a combo. The pilav, the chicken, the tandoor. It's like an old folk song sung in flavors, a harmony of texture and taste. And that's it, friends. A meal made with fire, love, and a touch of saffron magic. Until next time, may your kitchens be warm and your tables full. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and pass this recipe down like a family secret. From my hearth to yours. Afiyet olsun.
Guys, it was beautiful day. It was- If you like, don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Salam alaikum. Ne salam alaikum?
Selamünaleyküm.
Alaikum.